Namaste and welcome. This is Sruti speaking to you today from Portugal, where I am staying for a period of time near to Monte Sahaja. Today I am answering a question sent in by email. At this time, all of the questions will be kept anonymous. I will also be reading a response I felt moved to write. This question reads, Dear Sruti, I watched your interview on Buddha at the gas pump. I really benefited from your honest transmission of bitterness and fear. It's emotions that most situations and people want to avoid and make unwanted. I resonated with the sense of left alone, and in my case, defiance and fear. I suffer from depression and anxiety. There is also anger both at myself for feeling like this, but also some integrity in defending these emotions. Anyway, it gave me some sense of hope that unwanted emotions like hopelessness, fear, anxiety, defiance, anger, etc. are, in their honesty, something that can be gateways to deeper truths. I feel like I should pose a question on how to get further in the process of applying your experience. I really benefited from the sense that you actually transmitted the pain experience, and that it wasn't only a story or memory. My body felt encouraged by sensing the integrity you possess. Perhaps it's along the line of fearing to lose a kind of integrity when coping with anxiety. Thank you very much for this question. I felt moved to begin my response with some sentences also from my writing in my book, The Hidden Value of Not Knowing. We are here to experience for the sake of the unexperienceable, to know without thought what lies within the unconscious darkness. We are here to experience for the sake of the unexperienceable, to know without thought what lies within the unconscious darkness. All types of emotions and experiences are valuable tools to find what it is in you that does not need experience. To find truth in oneself is to come to the root of experience in your being. The root of your experience is also most truly you. And this truth is already you now and always. If there is value in sharing my experience with extreme and chronic pain, the highest value is when it is clear that the story points to the earliest place within you that has no story, feels no pain, and can never leave you. The experience of extreme pain is not really an experience then. It is a tool for clarity of being. Simply put, if it is possible within our human experience to lose everything you can know of, such as in a moment of great pain, to lose thought, to lose feeling, to lose control of the body, and even to lose the sense of consciousness. What is it at the root of your being that cannot be lost? Must this root beingness also be here now in you? What cannot leave you? And what does this make you? The ordinary experience of being is so often filled with inner and outer noise, a crescendo of sensation, feeling, thought, and layers upon layers of personal meaning. As you say, some feelings and sensations seem bad and some seem good, And so there appears sometimes even to be layers upon layers, and this creates a heaviness of experience. Perhaps then there is the desire to cut through or go deeper than these layers. But the freedom from these layers does not lie within them. It does not come from fixing them, analyzing them, or even going deeper into them psychologically. You must instead use them to recognize the root of your being. You must see what is moving and changing in your experience in order to define and reveal what is not changing and has never moved from you. Each feeling we can see appear within our experience. It has a flavor and a definition. It has a trigger, a lifespan, and an ending. Like notes in music, we can watch feelings arise and play together in harmony, happy or sad, light or dark. All these we can feel and describe because they appear before us as objects within our sight. Who sees even your own vision? Who knows your own consciousness? Who controls your attention? From where do these feelings, thoughts, and sensations come from? Where is the place they rise and fall in you? Where are they stored? Is there such a storage place? Or simply is there a seeing of even that sense of space? Who sees the space in which all of your experience rises and falls? Pay more attention to the silence than the noise, to the space than to the contents, to the seeing than what is seen, because only one is constant. One will outlast the other. The seeing, the silence, the being, these different words all point to what is one with you. Always you are now and before, as the deepest place of seeing and the earliest root of being. Keep the attention turned within. Resting is what you cannot see, but from where you already are. Always naturally here, from where you simply see. Anything that arises before you, you can describe. But what in you is before description? To rest without description, without knowing, is already your full and total resolution. You come to see that when any of the layers become loud or uncomfortable, that simply they are distractions to pull the attention away from your unchanging being. Silent, still, motionless, but not dead or dry. Only in contrast to the noise do we fear this quiet, this simple, natural beingness. But true being, clear seeing, thrives in turning the attention into what is silent. Resting is where that silence comes from, where even the sound of silence is too loud for your being. What other word can one use for the root of being but God? God is never waiting to know you. Always your mind is the one waiting to know. Each moment waiting is too long already to know yourself as the one that knows no other. Even integrity is too much for this, and defense is unnecessary. Simply when pain or discomfort arise, Use them to call your attention back to where even attention itself is arising from. As it becomes clear in each moment what is primary in you, the density of any secondary layer must begin to loosen and dissolve, to reveal itself as transparent and transient. And as they dissolve, only you will more clearly see that you have always been what is true, but not as anything you can know of. Coping with anxiety is valuable, just as healing the body physically is valuable. But even as healing and coping occur within time, we need not wait another moment in time to know what is already whole and healed, always undamaged. You come to find in each moment that you are not separate from your own earliest being. Thank you, and with so much love.